Hi, I'm Real Generic Demon, and this is my 6th pickups of the month. Well, pickups, my stuff basically, stuff I've managed to get off eBay and a few other places. So yeah, it's this time round though we're all Master System. It's going to be, well, it's going to be Master System and 8-bit Sega stuff. So let's without further ado, let us get them from the pile over here to the side of me. I'll be putting footage in the top corner as usual. I think that's quite popular actually, so I'll continue to do so. So let's, without further ado, let's get into it. So, Line of Fire, shoot 'em up. I actually saw this on somebody else's channel. I saw this on Linux Retro Beast's channel. I'll put a link in the description below to his channel. It's actually a shoot 'em up, but you kind of drive jeeps and things. It's kind of cool. I kind of like the idea of driving vehicles and shooting troops and things. It just kind of worked for me. It's complete. I was quite surprised that it was so complete. The box is slightly damaged on the end, but yeah, that's not too bad. It's not a bad shoot, but you could expect a review of this at some point, or not review, more my playing it badly, but you can expect that in the future. So yeah, Line of Fire, quite a good game. Like that one. Another shoot 'em up, Scramble Spirits. Spotted this, kind of, I don't know, it was very badly photographed and it looked pretty ratty. It turned out to be not so bad. The box has seen better days, and I think the cartridge has too. But the label wise, missing instructions. But Scramble Spirits, definitely you're going to get a full on review of this. You're going to see this one in the future. It's one of the better shoot 'em ups. It reminds me a little bit of 1942, especially with some of the way that the little planes attached to the side of it, and sort of it's all propellers and whatever else it is. Really good. But big question, was it actually an arcade game? Because I don't know. It feels like it should have been, but I don't think it was. Because if it was, I never saw it. Only saw it ever on the Master System. Anyway. Another sort of old classic everybody remembers, Golden Axe. Golden Axe on the Master System, slightly different than the version you get from the Mega Drive. It basically, you're still chasing Death Adder. You still have the map. It's completely complete as well. You still have the map that you're following through and you're working through and beating them up. However, it is a single player game. It also only features the warrior, which I'm sure he's called Axe or Axel, something similar. It only features him, but he is allowed to choose between thunder, earth magic and fire magic. So he basically gets all the magics of the characters that are actually within the game. So you get the full thing, but a lot to be desired, I think, with the Master System conversion. Very limiting the system was very limiting, I think, for this. I actually played a lot of this Golden Axe on the Commodore Amiga, funnily enough. Right, another shooter. This is kind of behind the shooter, third-person perspective, sort of flying into it. Galaxy Force. I've tried it. I can't say I'm too impressed by it actually, even if it is fully complete and in nice shape. Not a game. I will come back to it, but it's more just kind of, I'm collecting these things up, and it wasn't hugely expensive, so I thought I'd pick up Galaxy Force. I mean, there should be some footage flying on the top of the screen there, but yeah, not one that struck me. Basically, I can't read this without my glasses on. The evil Fourth Empire is intent on total domination, invading and conquering all planets in its path. You are the galaxy's last hope for survival. So you're the good guys, basically. So, on to the next one. Secret Command, this is. Doesn't half look like Ikari Warriors. You could even say it looks like Rambo as well. Certainly Rambo, is it First Blood or Rambo Part 3, or I can't remember, one of the two, where you kind of move along. You'll see the footage on top of the screen, you'll see what I mean. Absolutely. Do you know what? It's going to get a review, or I'm going to give it a good play for fun, because it actually is not a bad game at all. I quite like that. It's quite a good shoot 'em up. Very nice. Enjoyed that. Enduro Racer. Box has seen better days, and the cover's got oil stains on it, which is a bit of a shame. I suppose maybe it's the real motorcycle effect. Enduro Racer though, this I remember this differently on the Spectrum. I remember it being sort of behind the bike and you sort of swerve left and right, whereas this is kind of above. It reminds me of the NES game Exciter Bike. Not that I played much of it, but I remember it sort of having jumps and hurdles in it. This really, really struck me. When I put this on to do the footage that's the top corner screen, I was so impressed by it and had so much fun with it that the first thing I did was actually record me playing it and actually having a great deal of fun. So yeah, Enduro Racer. It's quite a cheap one. It's not an expensive game to pick up for the Master System. I actually highly recommend this because it's just arcadey fun, and I really liked it. I really liked that one. Aztec Adventure. This is another Sega game. It's kind of weird. You can buy the bad guys to be your friends. You kill things, find bags of gold, and then you can buy them and they can be your friend. I haven't got very far into it. It's kind of a combination of a maze game, stroke, I don't know. It's got that overview, top-down view that you might find in something like Zelda, but it's not quite Zelda. It's okay. It's all about getting wealth and rich and whatever else, which is absolutely fine. I've got no big problem with the concept. It works quite well. Now, Chopper Lift. Oh, what a disaster this is in. I'll show you that there. Look at that. And when I got it as well, it was black and it was filthy and it had horrible marks on it. It's still got sellotape on the back. It has seen, most definitely seen. Cartridge is fine, but oh, it isn't now. Cartridge is fine, but it has seen better days, and it's a good game, an arcade game, I believe, first time round, and then ported to the yeah, definitely an arcade game. Data East, I think, is it? I'm not totally sure. Sorry, I apologise if I can't read the writing. 1982 anyway, when the first game was. So yeah, I like Chopper Lift. Thankfully, I've managed to sort of salvage this a little bit. I know people don't do repo covers, but I kind of feel a need to replace the cart thing and the inlay, but keep the old stuff just for prosperity, you know, just to sort of, that was the original one that came with it, and just to make it tidy, because that's a real mess, isn't it? Right, and the last one, again, a game that everybody probably has played. If you ever played a Commodore Amiga, you'll have played Shadow of the Beast. The music is absolutely phenomenal. This is the port to the Master System. It's not. I don't. What's this IX92 mean? Actually, does anybody know what that means? Because I don't. I didn't read it really. Master M IX92. Maybe they put additional chips in it to improve some of the quality. I don't know. Anyway, it's a Psygnosis game originally, converted to the Master System. Not one of the It's not the best of conversions. However, it does match the music. Still got the parallax scrolling. It's all running on top corner screen there. Incredibly difficult. There seems to be a sort of a lag between pushing the button and actually punching something. So it's a bit of a shame. And why has the Beast got a gun and shooting stuff? I don't even remember the Beast ever having a gun within the game. So that's a bit of a weird one for me, that. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, Shadow of the Beast. I'm going to do a few more of those Master System games coming up, so you're going to see a few of those actually done. So anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. That's me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.